Stars know Jim Montgomery's system won't translate to NHL as is, but plenty of his characteristics will. Jim Montgomery admits he is going to have to make some changes to the system he uses to judge hockey games. Among the 7 tenets that he has pushed in college hockey while running up a gaudy record of success at the University of Denver are 50 hits per game and winning 60% of your faceoffs. Well, the top-hitting team in the NHL last season averaged 26.4 hits per game and the best face-off team won 54.1% of its draws, so the college numbers will have to be rebooted. What's more, his desire to have players block shots also is a controversial subject in the NHL, as many feel putting the health of superstars at risk is a bad idea. So when Montgomery, who has never been behind the bench in an NHL game, was announced Friday as the new head coach of the Stars, he said he is aware there are nuances that have to be actualized in the transition. When you've had success, you have to bring what's behind that success with you, and then you have to be smart enough to adjust, Montgomery said. I definitely need to look at everything, but I think the philosophy behind the numbers is sound. And that's why the Stars are so confident handing the keys of their $75 million machine over to a rookie head coach. Dallas was hard against the salary cap last season and probably will be close again next year. It has superstars in the prime of their careers, and a management team that believes the time to win is now. It will be asking a lot from Jim Montgomery and putting a lot of pressure on from the opening game. And yet, there is a real feeling this can work. I understand the challenges, and I'm confident he'll be able to handle them, General Manager Jim Nill said. I've looked at what he has done in his past and I've talked to a lot of people, and I believe the things he does that have made his teams consistent winners will transfer to our league. Montgomery is a rare bird, becoming just the 4th coach in the last 60 years to move straight from the college ranks with no NHL experience. In that regard, the odds against immediate success are strong. But Nill points out coaches such as Jared Bednar in Colorado, John Hines in New Jersey and Bruce Cassidy in Boston are finding success with relatively little NHL experience. In the end, it's dealing with people, Nill said. Who was Scotty Bowman? Somebody gave him a chance. Who was Mike Babcock? Somebody gave him a chance. This is a guy that deserves a chance, and I think he's going to do the job for us. Montgomery, 48, has an interesting balance that he can use to relate to NHL players. He has coached mostly college students for the last 13 seasons, so he has experience working with 20-somethings, and the league is trending toward 20-somethings. He also played 13 years in the pros, so he has connections with several players who are now coaching or in management, and his relationship with veterans also could be natural. I believe you treat men like men, Montgomery said. I think if you treat guys with respect and they know where the lines are, and that there are going to be repercussions if they don't do the right thing, I think they respect that, and they fall in line. Which means Montgomery could be the right man at the right time to change the fortunes of a franchise that has made the playoffs just twice in the last 10 years. While he knows adjustments are part of the step up and said he will probably trim his list of tenets from 7 to 4 or 5, he also said he wants to do what has worked for him in the past. We're going to be a puck possession team, and we're going to try and make plays everywhere on the ice. When we don't have the puck, we're going to pressure you so we can get it back and make more plays, Montgomery said. I think you look at the championship teams that have won in the NHL, and they play a certain way. There's structure to their game, but there's creativity and flair to it, too. You have to let horses run.